Hi folks, it's Rico, and you are watching Treks and Sci-Fi on Patreon. Hey, yes, I am deciding to kind of branch out and try to get some additional funding for some projects and things that I want to work on for Treks and Sci-Fi. So this is the videocast for this particular week, and I'll talk a little bit about Patreon and Treks and Sci-Fi. Obviously, I've done the show for 9.5 years, a weekly Star Trek, Sci-Fi, Star Wars podcast with the help of my friends in recent years, a couple of times a month for their shows. And I want to branch out and do a few new things, and that requires a little more funding and support from you guys that have been listening and watching the show. Some of you from the very beginning, some of you maybe more recently. We have a Facebook group that recently got to revamp to Treks and Sci-Fi 2.0. So this is kind of part of my process to sort of reinvigorate the show, reinvigorate what I do for you, and hopefully make it more interesting and fun in a way. And that involves Patreon. Patreon is just a way to fund cool stuff out there that people are working on creatively. It's a real neat way of doing it. For a while I've done PayPal. You can still keep using PayPal if that's what you prefer and what you've used. Or you can do Patreon and do a small donation per month. A couple of dollars really goes a long way when there are multiple people involved to support things. What you see back here on these displays is part of my idea for the show. I want to do more video casts, and I've been wanting to make the area, the Rico Cave here, a little more exciting and interesting. So I want to revamp my little desk area here. I'm going to put up some additional monitors, have ways to show what I'm talking about in terms of trailers or Star Trek episodes. Also have some cool displays going on just when I'm talking. And that's part of this whole Patreon thing, and also my ideas to take the show a little bit more further into video and make it more interesting, I think, for both me and for you guys as well. I'd like to do more video casts. Now I've been doing them every couple of months or so. Also want to cover more conventions. Also want to cover more daily things. I have this idea for a daily brief sci-fi show. All kinds of new and interesting things I've been toying around with and thinking about. So that involves, again, more support and help from you guys. Anything much more to say? Oh, I'm not going to talk about them here on the video, but I'm going to put up some special additional rewards that you guys can gain on Patreon. So just take a look at the site. I'll put some links in this video and some other things as well. Also, you can find me over at Facebook. Just search for the Treks and Sci-Fi group 2.0 now that we have there. I'll also put links for that as well in the show notes for this week. So again, welcome to Patreon. I'm going to try to share this as much as possible. Hey, I hope you guys can participate and join. We have a new Star Trek movie next year. We also have, obviously, Star Wars is just everywhere now. So a lot of things to cover, a lot of fun stuff to talk about and see. And I hope you guys will hang along with me on Treks in Sci-Fi. You can always see more and learn more about the show there, or again on Facebook, or now on Patreon. And so I think that's it. This is Rico signing off. Thanks again for watching, guys and girls, or men and women, boys, cats, dogs, whatever. Anyway, guys, there I just did it again. Thanks. Hopefully you can help support the show, and I appreciate everything that you've done supporting the show all through the years up until this point, and let's go through it, for a whole bunch more. I hope to come. I got to get out of here. Bye, folks. Live long and prosper.